Have you ever found yourself lost in translation while traveling? It's a common stumbling block, especially when visiting countries where English isn't the lingua franca. Imagine this. You're at a local market and you're trying to buy a souvenir, but you can't haggle the price because neither of you understands each other. Or picture being in a taxi, unable to explain your destination. Language barriers can indeed be daunting, making even the simplest tasks feel like climbing Mount Everest. The challenges extend beyond mere inconvenience. In certain situations, these barriers can lead to misunderstandings, missed opportunities, and even safety risks. It's all part of the journey, they say, but it's also a significant hurdle that many globetrotters grapple with. Yet every problem has a solution, and this one is no different. Language barriers may seem like a towering wall, but they are far from insurmountable. But fear not. Overcoming language barriers is easier than you might think. Did you know that a significant part of our communication is nonverbal? That's right. When we think about communication, we often focus on spoken or written words, but there's a whole world of nonverbal cues that convey meaning just as effectively, if not more so. Imagine you're in a bustling market in a non-English speaking country. You're trying to buy a beautiful handcrafted souvenir, but there's a language barrier. Do you give up? Not at all. You utilize the power of nonverbal communication. A simple smile, a nod, pointing at the item, miming your intentions. These can all bridge the language gap. Our facial expressions are universal. A smile is understood and reciprocated in every corner of the globe. It signifies friendliness, openness, and positivity. Similarly, expressions of surprise, confusion, or dissatisfaction are easily recognized and can help you navigate through challenging situations. But the power of non-verbal communication extends beyond facial expressions. Our hands and bodies also have a language of their own. You can use hand gestures to ask for directions, signify numbers, or express needs. But be careful, some hand signals can have different meanings in different cultures. So it's always good to do a bit of research beforehand. Body language, too, plays a key role. Standing tall with open posture communicates confidence and respect. Leaning in slightly when someone speaks shows interest and encourages interaction. Remember, it's not just about understanding others. It's about making yourself understood. So practice expressing your thoughts and emotions through your face, hands, and body. In the grand tapestry of human interaction, language is just one thread. Non-verbal communication is a powerful tool that can help us connect with people from different cultures and linguistic backgrounds. It's a universal language that transcends borders and breaks down barriers. So the next time you find yourself in a foreign land struggling with language barriers, don't fret. Your body and face can speak volumes when words are out of reach. So when words fail, let your body do the talking. Welcome to the digital age where language barriers are no longer a roadblock. As we continue our journey through non-English speaking territories, let's turn to an ally that's as close as our pockets, our smartphones. In the world of travel, technology has become a game changer, particularly with the advent of translation apps. These little marvels of software can help you decipher foreign languages in real time, making your travel experiences smoother and more enjoyable. Imagine you're in a quaint cafe in Italy and the menu is in Italian. Now you could play the guessing game, or you could pull out your phone, open a translation app, and scan the menu. In a matter of seconds, you have the English version of the menu right in front of you. It's like having a personal translator in your pocket. And it's not just menus and signs these apps can translate. Many of them offer live conversation translation. Picture this, you're in a bustling market in Beijing, haggling over the price of a souvenir. With a translation app, you can speak into your phone in English and it will translate your words into Mandarin. The vendor can then respond in Mandarin and the app will translate it back to English for you. It's like being part of a sci-fi movie, isn't it? There are many translation apps out there, each with its own set of features. Google Translate, for instance, is a popular choice that supports over 100 languages and offers features like text translation, voice translation, and image translation. Another favorite is Microsoft Translator, which also supports numerous languages and offers real-time conversation translation, making it a great companion for your travels. Remember, when using these apps, it's important to have a good internet connection for the most accurate translations. And while these apps may not be perfect, they can certainly be a lifesaver when you're navigating unfamiliar territory. With technology at your fingertips, you're never truly lost in translation. A few words can go a long way, especially in a foreign land. Now let's dive into the magic of basic local phrases. These are your keys to unlocking meaningful interactions and a richer travel experience. Language is more than just a means of communication, it's a window into a culture, a way of life. By learning even the simplest phrases in the local language, you're taking a step towards understanding the heart of a place and its people. It's like a secret handshake that can open doors and smiles wherever you go. Think of it this way. You're in a bustling market in a country where English is as foreign as you are. You point to a vibrant piece of fabric and ask, "How much?" in the local language. The vendor's face lights up, surprised and pleased. That, my friends, is the power of a few local words. But it's not just about getting by or making transactions smoother. It's about showing respect. When you make the effort to learn and use local phrases, you're showing that you value and respect the local culture. You're not just a tourist, you're a guest, an explorer. And guess what? People appreciate that. They appreciate the effort, the respect, the interest. They're more likely to help, to share, to open up. So, crack open that phrasebook or language app. Start with the basics. Hello, thank you, please. Remember, effort is appreciated everywhere, especially when you're trying to speak their language. Sometimes a picture really is worth 1,000 words. In the world of travel, this couldn't be more accurate. Visual aids like maps, images on our smartphones, or even written notes in the local language can be our best allies when navigating non-English speaking destinations. Imagine you're wandering the narrow, bustling streets of a local market in Thailand. You're trying to find a specific stall selling a renowned local delicacy. Instead of fumbling with phrases, you pull out your smartphone, show a picture of the dish, and voila! A friendly vendor points you in the right direction. It's simple, efficient, and requires no verbal communication. Or, picture this. You're in a rural Italian village and your car breaks down. With no cell service to use your translation app, you're left to your own devices. Luckily, you had the foresight to keep a written note with the phrase, "My car broke down, can you help me?" translated into Italian. Holding this note, a local mechanic understands your predicament and comes to your aid. These are just a couple of examples, but the possibilities are endless. From using pictures to express your dietary restrictions in a restaurant in Japan to showing a written address to a taxi driver in Greece, visual aids can bridge the gap language creates. When words fail, these visual aids come to your rescue. So embrace the power of visuals and turn language barriers into an exciting part of your travel adventures.